So there's only a handful of doctors in a handful of places in the entire United States that will do these late term abortions. And I'm going to tell you a little story time about when I called them on accident. So my MFM didn't want to help me after it was illegal to have an abortion in my state. They didn't want to give me any information or any numbers, but they relented. I didn't stop until they just gave me a number. I didn't know where to look. I'd never had an abortion before. I didn't even know it was called a termination for medical reasons. I mean, I literally had zero information. So they give me a number and I call it, and the woman on the phone answers, and I immediately start bawling. I'm choking out. It took about 3 minutes for me to basically say, I need an abortion. I don't want one. This is wanted. This is what's going on. Please help me. And the warmth of the woman on that phone, like I actually sent her a letter, probably 6 months ago, thanking her for her kindness and her just compassion. She very warmly was like, sweetheart, I am so sorry. I mean, she validated every emotion and everything I was going through, and also was like, we don't do anything until after 24 weeks. And so she gave me, the abortion hotline, and said some just very kind and warm and comforting things like, you're not alone, there's so many people like you. And that phone call actually helped me more than I think anybody had up until that point. The willingness to see me, the willingness to just very patiently listen. She at no point interrupted me. She let me sort of say my thing, and then acknowledged how I was feeling, and then gave me the information. She didn't have to do any of that. She could have cut me off and been like, I've heard enough, we're not the right place for you, but she didn't do that. And so these people, these places need to be protected at all costs. And it's to further drive home my point, like, this OB talking like this and spreading these lies is not only dangerous, but it just spits in the face of these providers, these secretaries, these nurses, these doctors that are literally putting their life on the line. And they still, despite all of this social and societal anger, they still show up so kindly to the people that call and the people that come. And so, Dr. Annie, do better.